What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Welcome back to Conqueror's Blade. Today we're actually going to be doing a quick tutorial relating to how you guys can actually acquire more silver. Now this is not a topic that's been super spoken about. It's quite difficult specifically at the beginning because there's no real instruction on how to get more silver in the game itself. So I'm going to give you guys from the free way in order for you guys to get silver to the require silver in order for you to get more silver. So number one free way, which is pretty much what everyone should be doing at the very beginning, is ultimately exploring the world, the open world in a sense. So what this is you pretty much, as soon as you click M when you're inside your map wherever you are, what specific continent you decide to be, you're gonna be seeing the specific resource styles. You're gonna see blue or purple or white or green. So my advice, and this is what I do for myself, is I really focus mostly on the blue and the white tiles. The reason being is because these are the guys that are going to be selling the most for the fifth quests, and the blue are the ones that are going to be selling the most for anyone trying to do any sort of upgrades for purple specific equipment in a sense, whether they're trying to sell artillery, whether they're trying to sell actual battle gear in a sense. So they're gonna need purple or blue. Uh, um, they're gonna need blue resources in order for them to do that. So, which is why I focus mostly on blue or white. Now, the only downside to these two things is that they are pretty much sell for very low. So you're not gonna make a humongous profit. You can easily make anywhere between 20 to 100,000 silver a week. So if you put in 20, 30 minutes or even an hour a day just farming all the tiles around that are anywhere from blue to white, then you can focus on the purple. You can honestly make quite a bit, and really it's easy for you to make silver at that point. Because once you have silver, you're able to pretty much take that money and make more money in a sense. You're pretty much investing in yourself. But that is pretty much the primary way in order for you to get started. I'm going to show you guys real quick. This is something that I do myself. I'm not just talking out of my behind here. Yeah, so even though I've been playing this game for so long, I'm still doing this actively. That is one of my top ways in order for me to get silver is by getting pretty much more resources. Now, one thing that I will mention is that you will receive quite a bit of these specific order, which is the requisitioning order, which allows you to farm the same tile multiple times. I have hundreds of those. I've always used them. The main reason why is because whenever you play siege battles, you're gonna receive them all the time, especially if you become MVP or whatnot. So those are very easy to get a hand on. Otherwise, you can buy them from one of the Martians, and honestly, these guys are not something that's not missing. So you can farm as much as you want. It just comes down to having enough space to sell all of the things you have. Like right now, I'm fully maxed out. I still have a bunch of resources that I need to sell. So that is one thing that you want to focus on is resource farming and then selling. Now you want to make sure that you sell the appropriate resources. You don't want to focus too much on, for example, the horses and stuff like that, because chances are nobody's really gonna buy those. But you want to focus on the ones that are within the fifth quest. So you have I don't know even know how to say that, but you have the rocks right here. You have the food and all those things that you guys can easily go out and farm and resell for not necessarily top dollar, but you'll be able to sell for quite a bit still. When you think about it, right, 30,000 for 2,800. That is the minimum for this specific amount. So if you hit quite a bit of those and you use your orders in order for you guys to get, you're able to sell those wherever you are. And there is going to be quite a bit of people selling those. Chances are you're still going to be purchased within a couple days because people need those for the fifth quest every single day. So if you do that every single day and you get different things that you can actually buy and sell, that is the way for you guys to go. Second way in order for you guys to be able to earn silver in this game is going to be through actually flipping horses, saddles, and things like that, and really just kind of buying horse saddles for silver. And this is more when you have anywhere between 20 50,000 silver already available to you. Where you want to go is go to this horse seller right here. You're going to be buying some actual boarding and tack. I most people buy the chamfram and then just kind of break them down and resell them. I focus more directly on attack. So the way that you want to do, even though it says so browns right here, you want to do purchase, do not spend. Obviously, this is gonna be checked. You want to uncheck spend browns coin first. This allows you for you to actually use 1,000 silver whenever you decide to much resell this. So whenever you purchase here, you click that, you're gonna see it's not linked to me. Now you want to buy a lot of them. You want to stack up your entire inventory, and you really just want to just resell them and just pretty much flip in a sense. But the best way to go about it here is going to be for you guys to go back to the smith right here, and you're going to salvage that specific item. Now, when you salvage that item, you're gonna receive other specific equipment such as the silver. You're gonna get some leather and things like that that you guys can actually sell for silver. You guys can see if you put it right here within the salvaging area at the smith, you'll be able to get some salvaging items. Now, these are the ones that you're gonna be focusing on reselling. None of these are bound to me, as you guys can see right here. The silver is not bound to me. None of this right here is bound to me. You're able to sell those items back in the market. Now, the silver is probably the one thing that sells very fast. A single silver can sell as low as 811. I would highly recommend for you guys to focusing on selling at 1620 because right off the bat, I'm profitable right here with just a single one of those, spending 1,000 coins. I'm looking at 1,600 just off this with an additional, 900 and something here. Now, some of these other ones you're not going to be able to sell for top silver, but you'll be able to make some scraps off of it. Like these guys, you're not going to be able to sell them for 2,100. You're going to have to sell for 1050. So this is things that you can look at. Same thing for this, not 750, but 345. So you guys have to focus on the very kind of you start with the farming area, then move on to using silver to make more silver. And then from there, you can actually focus on the more advanced strategy, which is the strategy I'm going to talk about next. This one is more of a gamble. You have it about 33% chance of making a lot of silver, or pretty much a very much a 65%, if not 66% chance of you losing that silver that you invested into it. So I have done this quite a bit. I'm going to show you real quick. I have quite a bit of legendary items here, or weapons, which those are bound to me. So it's not weapons that I have used for me to resell. Also, the weapons that I do resell are actually not legendary. As you guys can see, I have received a decent amount of epics and even just kind of regular rare weapons. Not so much of anything else. I am selling right here some gold dust. So you will see that as you guys progress through the thing, you have to choose kind of which direction you choose to go. If you want to focus on selling weapon and gear like that and kind of gamble it out in a sense and trying to get to legendary weapons so you're able to sell them for hundreds of thousands of coins here, like these guys right here, you probably gonna fail quite a bit of times before you can able to sell one of these guys. You might get lucky, don't get me wrong, you might be able to get the first legendary right off the back on your first try, but chances are you're gonna spend hundreds of thousands of silver in order for you to make, an additional 100 or 200 on top of that. Now, this is not a guarantee step. It is very much a gamble. Those are pretty much the three strategies that I know of. There is another one which is going through the artillery process, which is building and crafting artillery and then reselling those on the market, where those are very kind of expensive in a sense, which is what I spend most of my silver on. As you guys can see right here, you can craft these guys and then you can sell them for a couple thousand per piece. So this is, I did a whole separate video on how you guys can do this. Go check it out. It's gonna be top right corner right now. If not, it was in the top right corner a little bit earlier on in the video. But go check out that tutorial. It's pretty much teaching you guys how you guys can build any sort of artillery and really just kind of craft your things and resell them on the market. As you guys can see right here, I do have a decent amount of them that I'm currently in the process of selling here shortly. So choose what sort of devil you want to go, which route you decide to go, and then you have, infinite amount of wisdom slash successful aspect you can do. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. you enjoy this type of content, so don't forget to subscribe because I will be doing a lot more tutorial down the road. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time and have a wonderful day.